Hello, guys. Welcome back to No For Real Podcast. This is Thoraya.
Hello, guys. This is Yasmeen.
How are you? Should I say how are
I'm
you?
good. Now I'm good.
Okay.
An
Guys.
hour earlier, I was stuck on the highway because my car was running out of gas.
Yep. She called me, and I know what time she gets off from work. So I was like, wow, you're off work. She's like, yay. And guess what? I'm on the highway. I don't have gas. My car stopped working.
Yeah, she really thought that I was just calling just to, check on her and stuff.
For real.
But I came up with a big problem, and
It wasn't that big.
It happened before, so that's why I think it's a big problem now. Because if it happens for the third time,
It's on you.
it's really on me. I gotta go back walking. Like,
I got her 2 gallons and I drove it to her. She put the 2 gallons in
yes,
and I told her to keep the 2 gallons in her car. Make sure have it filled in case in a year, 2, 3, she forgets
next
again.
week.
Yeah, you never know.
You really never know.
Honestly, it was my first time ever getting a gallon and gas to somebody. So it was an experience and a lesson.
Yeah.
Because I went to the gas station. Because I know they have the gallons in every gas station.
Yeah.
So I just went to the closest gas station, closest to the highway. I went in and I told the guy, do you have like the gallons, the red gallons? He's like, yeah, go there. He was on the phone busy. He's like, okay, whatever, just go get it.
Care, yeah.
I went and got one, and then I went to the nozzles to put the gas, but I did not know how to open it. And a guy was looking at me and he's like, do you need help? Because like I was like, how do I put the gas in this thing?
Yeah.
So he taught me how to do it, and then I just put the gas and drove to you. But it took me like 32 minutes to get to you because of the traffic.
Yes, but honestly, you came way faster than what I thought.
Really?
I swear.
Nice.
I was like, like when I called, I was like, okay, I'm expecting to stay here till like 6 p.m. or something. Like, because it was traffic hours and I didn't know how good you are going to get like the things really. But yeah, Thoraya was there in like 40 minutes.
I'm better than your AAA insurance.
For sure. That's why I'm going to subscribe with
Thank you. Yeah, sure.
How much?
We'll speak about the race later.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Hopefully
yeah,
it's over.
this what happened like 2 hours ago, seriously.
Yeah.
It's
And
still
now I'm
fresh.
here and yeah, we still
We
smell
might
like gas.
smell like gasoline a little bit.
Yeah, but I love it.
Yeah.
I really love it.
No!
When we used to be back home, and my dad would take us with him whenever he puts gas. Me and my sisters would put down the windows and start just like smelling.
Me too.
Like,
I
it's
sniff
so
it.
Good. It smells really good. I love it.
Yeah, me too. I love gasoline smell. I don't really mind it.
Yeah,
Same
me-
thing with
me-
matches. Some trash cans I like to smell. Yeah, I know it's weird.
Okay.
You know the very, very bad smell of like when there is like it stinks, like it stinks, it reeks.
Thoraya, let's not. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. That's it. That's the episode.
That's it. Yeah, whatever.
Girl?
How are you?
I don't know her.
She knows me. It's very
Oh.
normal, guys.
No. I like to smell steel,
Steel. Okay.
metal things. I don't
Nice.
know.
Yeah.
And I used to like taste the keys when I was little.
The keys, the metal.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
wow. I can see.
It tasted. I was just talking like about that the other day to my friend. It tasted very sour. I don't know. I liked it. I always like sour things. So
Not to make you feel left out.
yes.
I used to lick walls.
Oh.
Walls that have not been painted yet.
So like
they're
concrete.
Yeah, like you get a
Not
white
concretey, but
powder.
bricks.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a brick powdery
Plaster.
taste. Yeah. It tasted like chalkboard because
I've never tasted chalk, but you've tasted,
tasted a chalk.
That's
A chalk
why.
stick before.
It makes sense. A whole thing?
No, like just taste. I used to taste random stuff when I was a kid.
I mean, me too. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
I used to
like,
eat
but-
papers, like the end of my papers. Like the edges.
No, oh my God, that's giving me like the ick. No.
Yeah.
Because I hated the feel of paper or cloth or anything.
I used to eat napkins. It's so crazy, guys. That's like when I was a kid, you know?
Yeah.
I'm normal now. It doesn't matter.
I mean, we ate a bunch of shit when we were kids. It's fine.
Yeah,
But
true. But it's a life you live once. So why not taste whatever you want to taste?
as a kid, yes. Not now, please.
I still try other things as an adult.
Okay.
Anyway, our
Crickets.
topic for today. Yay!
Yes. Speaking of doing weird shit, and just like if you are a high or a low maintenance person.
Yeah. You know yourself if you're high or low. I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
Do you think some people are delusional and they think that they're high maintenance but they're low maintenance, or they're low maintenance but they think they're high maintenance?
I think if they are high maintenance, but they think they are low maintenance, not the other way around.
Yeah.
If you're high maintenance, you know you are high maintenance. But if you are high maintenance thinking that you are low, you are delusional. Like some people be like, I want this and and they'll be like, I'm very low maintenance. No, girl, you are high maintenance. Own up to it.
Yeah.
And it's fine. There's nothing wrong with being a high maintenance. But
What
I
kind of
think,
person you are? Are you low or high maintenance?
in many things, I'm like a good in between. But if I'm gonna say I like for myself and how I would like people to preserve me, high maintenance. Because if I act like I'm not or something, and people start treating me like I'm not, it makes me feel like I'm
Mistreated.
mistreated. Like I'm not gonna lie to you and be like humbling myself. Oh, I'm low maintenance. I don't.
Yeah.
No, I am high maintenance.
Yeah, I feel that too, honestly. I know that I'm high maintenance because people look at me weird sometimes. It's like, why do you take care of this so much? Or why do you pay attention to certain things so much? Things that are related to me, but some people
'Cause you
think
want
that
to.
it's meaningless. But for me, it's meaningful. And I just like to live life delusionally.
Not delusional. I really don't think it's delusional. If you own up to it,
Yeah.
you are high maintenance. That's it.
Okay. Nice. So there's nothing wrong with being high maintenance,
Nothing wrong.
honestly.
If you have like, and it's not only materialistic things,
No.
right?
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
want certain people to treat you in a certain way, good for you. If you like finer, luxurious thing,
Yeah.
good for you. If it comes in many ways, and
I honestly prefer people around me to be high maintenance. I don't know why, but this is what I find myself surrounded by. Like every time I'm friending somebody or getting to know somebody and then I like them, I see that they're high maintenance. Most of my friends are high maintenance. Most of people in my life are high maintenance.
yeah,
I just like them more. I feel like we can click more, we can understand each other more. And I like people who take care of themselves and others who they care about very good,
yeah,
No cutting corners and stuff like that.
exactly.
And also, part of being high maintenance, you tend to be clean and care about hygiene and the way you put yourself out and present yourself. And a lot of people don't care about the cover, but I do care about the cover. Sometimes I judge people by the cover. I'm a human being, honestly. I can't step away from that.
I came to realize that of course it is very important. The way that you are on the outside is important.
Yeah.
But mostly is for me,
Yeah.
not how other people preserve
Yeah.
me. We have a saying in Arabic that says, eat what you like, wear what others like.
Yeah.
And I am very against that thing.
Same.
You wear what you like, you eat what you like,
Same.
as long as you feel like you are in the best
You
way
feel
possible. Yes, exactly. You feel comfortable. You feel like you are in your own skin. You're happy, content with it.
True.
That's cool.
True.
But you never do anything for others. I feel like in that way, yes, I am also like, if I'm feeling comfortable in it, if I'm happy in it, then I'll do it for myself. But I don't know, like sometimes I have people around me that are low maintenance and it's fine with me. I don't really, it doesn't really affect me. It's like it's on you, but it tends to be like it drains me a little bit sometimes.
Right?
Yes.
Gives you the ick sometimes,
And I'm
or you
not
have to pressure yourself
to go to that level.
Yeah.
To make the other feel comfortable. And I'm like, I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking here about materialistic shit or anything. I'm not a material. I don't care about that at all. But sometimes high maintenance goes back to goals,
Yeah.
to things that you want to do in your future. Sometimes,
The lifestyle.
exactly. Sometimes family or friends can be holding you back in a certain way. And like they have been doing certain things forever and they don't want to change their way. And they think that, being a low maintenance is what they are happy with. And that's fine to me. I'm not here to change you or fix you in any way. But I came to the realization that I cannot put myself at that level. I need to stay here. You can be there and I'll be happy for you. But I got to do what I got to do. I'm not humbling myself to be on nobody's level.
True.
If that makes sense. Yeah.
True. What do you think about people that are pretending to be high maintenance, but they're not? Can you sometimes guess people if they're pretending to be high
Yeah.
maintenance, they're pretending to care for
Yeah,
themselves,
yeah.
but they actually do not? They're doing it because they think other people will judge them, right?
It shows you. It really shows, because if I can see that you are not comfortable with who you are,
Yeah.
it shows immediately. I'm very good again at telling people if someone is comfortable, if they're just faking it and they're
Yeah.
not themselves.
Yeah.
So
It really bugs me when I see people, I don't know if I call it copying or pretending to be somebody they're not. I guess it's the same thing. Maybe sometimes it's like
it is.
you wear a certain way and then out of the blue you become a different way. Yes, it is normal to change. Nobody stays the same, but sometimes the change does not fit you. The personality is so loud that when people see you, they can see that there isn't a match between who you're trying to present
doesn't
yourself and who
reflect.
you are. Like the inner is not being reflected. It's being faked.
Yes.
People can tell.
Yes, definitely.
I feel like with social media, it's hard to tell because nowadays social media is short form,
Yeah.
especially with Reels and TikTok and the shorts. In short videos, you really cannot tell.
Yeah.
I feel like you need to I don't know, watch somebody for a long period of time or actually see if the reflection is out there. I think you need a long period of time to figure that out, but I feel like it's easy to figure it out.
Definitely.
And I don't think it's healthy. I really don't think that people should care about what other people think about them and they start changing or presenting themselves in a way that they feel is going to be more accepted to other people, or it's the trend, the aesthetic girl trend. It really does piss me off because I know your life is not like that. Who are you doing this for and why? The reason is always, why are you doing it?
And everybody starts looking alike.
Yes.
Please pay attention. Y'all are all starting to look alike.
Yes.
And it's annoying.
Yes.
I'm like,
Yes.
can I see someone original?
Yes. Especially when it comes to materialistic things.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all have the exact same thing. How do you feel special?
Some items are cool.
Yes. They're
if you
trending because they're good.
Exactly. A trend sometimes gets so big. I can't talk shit. I wear low dunks.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with low dunks.
Yeah.
I love low dunks. And it's really trend. It's a big
trendy,
thing now.
yeah.
Everybody wears them. That's a big trend. But sometimes there are certain things that it does not match you.
For me, it's the the way they put makeup. You know, sometimes it's like if the trend is to do this certain type of makeup, then everybody start doing it. I'm like,
Yeah.
relax. If the trend is to wear certain type of jewelry, everybody does.
I have
if the
to.
trend,
It's like a mandatory thing. And I'm like, you really don't have to. Or there is another way. If we think about it the other way,
yeah,
if you've always wanted it to try something,
yes,
and I'm speaking this from a personal experience. If you've always wanted it to try something, but you always like kind of hold yourself back from expressing yourself because you would feel like you are not going to get accepted in a certain way, you know? Don't do that. Really don't. You don't have to fit in. You don't have to be on the trend. You don't have to do things like other people do it. And if you like certain things that other people like, it's fine to do, but just be mindful that you don't need to be a copy of other people. And you also don't need to suppress yourself so much that you're so bland.
yeah.
Plain.
I agree. I see it. I sometimes just pass by it. I'm like, whatever. Hopefully one day you figure it out, you know?
Yeah.
And whatever. But I don't like it. So people stop copying other people and stop blending. Just stop blending. Be weird. Be different. Be yourself. Don't be weird because you want to be weird. Be yourself. That's what I meant. Just be yourself.
If you're weird, be weird.
If you're normal, be normal.
If you're not weird, it's okay to not be weird.
And if you're normal and you try so hard to be weird
It shows.
and unique,
It really
bro,
shows.
it shows, and cringy. It really is
Oh
cringy.
my God. You really be sounding like a parrot.
Yeah.
Like just big talk, no show.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't like that.
I don't want to talk bad, but like also the other day I was on social media and saw somebody with contact lenses that makes your pupils so big. You know, like the anime look. It makes your
I know
eyes
what
look
you
like
mean.
anime. And
Not
they
the pupil,
truly
the full thing.
believe this is how they look like. I'm like,
That's delusional.
what is this?
You are in Delulu land.
And I had time. I went to this girl's profile, every single video, every single picture of herself is with those contacts. I was like,
She's living the character.
no, she acts like it's normal. Even when she has a bare face,
No, that's
it's
what I'm
with the
saying.
contacts.
She's living the anime character.
Yeah.
Like it's her life.
There is also a supermodel that has like contacts colored. Nobody knows her real eye because she's always wearing colored contacts.
Oh my God. Her eyes in 10 years are going to be full red veins. No white.
I just
Contact
don't
lenses are
understand.
horrible for
They
you.
are. They block oxygen from your face.
Yes.
From your face.
From
From
your
your eyes.
eyes,
Like
yeah.
it's really not good. It's fun to wear them for a certain period of time, but then your eyes will get tired. So in the future, if you keep wearing contacts, it's gonna hurt your eyes.
Yeah.
Like whether you like it or not, it's gonna hurt your eyes. It's annoying.
Okay, how did we get to
I don't know
this?
why did we get to here, but yeah, back again to low maintenance,
Back
high
to
maintenance.
yeah.
A certain thing that I don't like about low maintenance people is they don't care much. I like people to care. I really do.
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
I like a little bit of OCD in somebody's personality. I like a little bit of care. It's just something
like-
that I desire.
Exactly. No, it's like on both levels, emotionally and physically.
Yeah. True.
You know what I mean?
True.
Like I get it if there is certain things that you are going through and then when you are sad, you are not going to look
Oh, come on. We all go through those days
gorgeous.
where, yeah.
You know, like it's fine.
Especially around your period time where you hate yourself for a
Yes.
couple of
Yeah.
days. That's very normal.
Normal, you know?
Yeah.
But like if it gets to a point that you really start not caring emotionally about yourself or other people too.
People can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel it because you're just like you feel like it's too much work to
Yeah.
feel for other people.
Yeah.
It's too much work to take care of yourself mentally and physically and all of that. So,
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, certain times that that's a good. I have a question. Let's turn it into a question. Is do you have you ever known that you are high maintenance, but you were not representing that in a certain way?
You mean, what do you mean? Like how?
Like, like I'm gonna answer.
Yeah.
So we
Give me an example, yeah.
um to me, I've always said that I love architecture. I love the school that I went to. I'm grateful for it and everything. But I feel like during those 5 years, I really lost myself.
Yeah.
Like I was not there. You know, like I wasn't pouring much to myself mentally, physically.
Maybe because you thought you can't do both. Like you can't be a good student and also care about yourself. You have to give most of your time to school and
It was
everything.
toxic to a point where I thought that if I go to a family member's birthday, I'm gonna waste my time.
See? Yeah.
Yes,
That's part of it.
and I feel like that was the most toxic thing that I've went through in my entire life.
Yeah, some people just go dive into school. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They really forget everything about life and just dive into school, and
Yeah,
it's
don't
school,
recommend.
school until it's over.
Do not recommend.
Yeah.
0 out of 10.
During school, I was totally the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
I really do. Because why would you waste so much time?
People used to look at me in class like, "Why are you dressed up?" I'm like, "I'm dressed up for me."
as you should.
I swear, I used to go with
Yeah.
my hair done.
Yeah.
I didn't put a lot of makeup, simple everyday makeup, but like I always dressed up.
Yeah.
Even if I was wearing whatever, you know, like sweatpants. I make sure that my shoes are good. I make sure my top is
Yeah.
good. My jacket is good. I don't know
As you
why. I
should.
just like to flex a little bit.
Yeah. As
It's
you
funny.
should, for real.
Yeah. Yeah.
To me it was like it was up with my mood swings. That's why I'm trying not to do that anymore. Even at work, and it's a man's world, and I don't like to dress up at work, but I'm like, I'm gonna do it for me.
yeah.
I don't care. I'm gonna put a lipstick on in the morning. I don't care.
Yep.
Even if there are only men, I don't care really. But in during school time, it was just like up with my mood swings. So if sometimes I feel like good 3 times a week, I'll dress up 3 times a week. I'll feel good.
Exactly.
If it's not, then I would just be like wearing my tracksuits or whatever you call them, and just like, you know, my hair is up, doing my thing. But I would not recommend it for real. Like, just a side note advice: if you are in school, know that you are going to be with yourself forever, and that degree is going to be with you for 5
Oh, I
years
love that.
only.
So true. I never looked
Really?
at it this way.
Yeah, it's just going to be 4 or 5 years, and you're going to be graduating, and after that, you're really not, even in your career, you're just going to be doing what you got to do. You know, it's a complete different perspective. What I studied in school is completely different from what I'm working.
Yeah.
So what the effort that I spent on that degree was not worth it to lose myself.
But you learned a lot from
I
it.
learned
it's
a
like
lot
you do
from
it
it.
once, you know, don't
Yes.
do it again.
Now it's taken me so much time to unlearn
Yeah.
bad habits that I picked up from school.
Yeah.
Like 6 months ago, I was a complete different person.
I agree.
Now I'm a complete different person, and I know I'm gonna keep changing.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot of time to unlearn those bad habits. So for everyone that is trying to go to college, just know that get good grades, go through everything, and, you know, be great at it, but put yourself first, for sure.
100%. In everything, honestly. Work, school,
Yeah.
family, even if you have kids and you're raising kids,
Exactly.
you always have to put some time for yourself to stay true to yourself. You know, that's the simplest thing that you can do to yourself is take care of yourself and give some time to yourself to reflect back and, you know, care for yourself.
And you will be a good example for your kids when they grow up, to see that their mom took a time off for herself, took care of herself, And after that, she poured so much love and things to us, because if you don't, you're going to be stressed and you're going to give them negative energy and all of that. But if you do take time for yourself, you're going to pour more love into them, and they will grow up knowing that there are boundaries. Even if they have kids later on, they will love their kids, but they will have time for themselves as well.
That's exactly why I love people with high maintenance. They care for themselves. Therefore, you see that they're happier and they can care for other people. If you are low maintenance, you don't even take care of yourself, then how are you going to take care of other people? If you don't care about the simplest things in you, like being low maintenance, I don't know. I just can't find a good thing about being low maintenance. You can be low maintenance for a couple of days a month, but just not a lifestyle. It doesn't serve you. I truly do feel that if you don't care for yourself, you just cannot care for other people.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's facts.
And if it becomes like what you have inside sometimes shows outside, if not most of the time. Therefore, you have to internally work on yourself and internally put meaning to a lot of things, in yourself for it to show outside. Otherwise, it's just fake. You're just, it's like you're putting glue on a broken thing. You can always see the glue. So what's the point?
There is.
If you have to change from the inside, change it from the inside, because it's okay to change. I mean, we all change. As a kid, I was low maintenance. Come on, I didn't care. I didn't even brush my hair. So,
that's aside from this thing, but like, have you, like, going back to the question?
Oh yeah.
Have you felt low maintenance at like, I don't know, between 16 until now? Because that's when you start to like fully
really
be responsible.
maybe I would say junior year in high school. I think junior year
11.
Yeah, 11 when I was in 11th grade. I didn't care much because I was surrounded by people who did not care much. Honestly, like one of my best friends, she didn't even have her toes done. She doesn't paint her nails. So I feel like for that time, I didn't care as much. Not just her. Like I was surrounded by 5 other people, Caucasians. They really didn't care much about anything. So I felt like, okay, then I don't care much. And then I jumped into modeling, and I stepped out from that group, of course, because I was busy. Seriously, after school, I would either work or go modeling. I don't have time to hang out with my friends other than the weekend. And by the weekend comes, I'm already dolled up because I'm doing modeling and things. So I was always standing out with them.
Yeah.
Because I would be dressed up and they wouldn't. And then we just shifted away. I grew up and went to college, and I don't know where they are now, but we still like are friends, but we rarely talk,
Yeah.
But that's the only really time. And I think I lost it because of my circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it's good in a way. Like going back to the point that you let yourself be.
Yeah.
You put yourself in the environment that you feel like you deserve to be in. So that way you just show who you are really, and you reflect the inside to the outside.
Yeah.
But is there a specific aspect of high maintenance that you focus on more than others? Like there is materialistic, there is like, again,
for me, the high maintenance that I really care about is what kind of food I eat. Yeah, I am high maintenance. I'm very picky with what type of food I put into my system, because I believe whatever I put in will show. If I eat a lot of chocolate, it will show that I'm eating a lot of chocolate. If I'm eating a lot of chips, it will show I'm eating a lot of chips. If I'm eating a good amount of fruits and veggies and protein and carbs, and it's all good, it shows, So this is high maintenance for me, because I swear sometimes I'm like starving, okay, and I don't have food cooked. I would wait an hour to eat my food, just so I don't go and take food out from, like, order food that I don't know how it was cooked. I don't know what type of veggies they use. Is it organic? Is it not? Yes, I'm high maintenance in that, and I love it. I don't mind it. Sometimes I starve, but it's okay.
But I love it too, though. She cooks really
How about
good.
you?
I love it. Um, uh, uh, Future goals
Future goals.
is the most important thing to me.
Okay.
I've been a dreamer ever since I was a kid.
Okay.
I had dreams about how my future is going to be ever since I was 5. I always wanted to be an architect.
Yeah.
Even though it's not my favorite thing now, but I had the vision.
Yeah.
And I knew I can make it. Whether I was in Iraq or I'm here, I knew I can make it.
Yeah.
And it's also to the people around me. I cannot have people that don't have vision
Yeah.
and goals.
Yeah.
If you have nowhere to go, I cannot keep you around me.
Yeah.
And for myself, I just think this is the most important thing. I really literally love to write. So every time I write, I just like write all my goals and what I want to do every week, every month.
That's so
And
cute.
I've been telling you that, like, you know, that I think like 10 years ahead.
Yeah.
I don't know how to control my thoughts to make it be like, oh, day by day. I can't. Maybe I'm delusional in that sense,
No,
but in a good way.
But this
To
is
make it
what
happen.
works for you.
Yes.
For you to actually motivate yourself is to look 10 years from
Yes.
now for you to get motivated. Some people get motivated if they look at tomorrow. Some people can't.
Yes.
They have to look for the far future to get motivation to actually relax.
Yes.
You know, you can't be lost, maybe.
Like literally in school, one semester, third year, spring semester, I was so tired.
Yeah.
I was like, I never thought of dropping out, but I was like, it was right there. Like the
Yeah.
possibilities right there. And the entire time I had a trip planned to Barcelona, the entire time I would look up the ticket. Just look at it. I'm like,
I remember.
almost.
She was like, when
then I go back
she
to
was
work.
waiting for that date.
Oh my
Like,
God, I was counting down
Yeah.
every single second.
I remember.
And it was the most thing that was like motivating me
Yeah.
to do it. And I finished the semester and it was a great project and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have to like keep dreaming.
Yeah, it's
I
type
think
of
this is the
people.
most important thing for me.
I think it's very important to have people around you who have ambition and actually goals in life, not simple goals. Because like if I talk to somebody and be like, oh, what do you want to do in the future? Oh, I just want to make money and be rich. Okay, what?
Good luck.
That's not a goal. That's not
Might not be ever,
ambition,
and that's
Yeah.
just not gonna fulfill you internally.
Like, I hate when people be like, oh, I just want to be successful. I just want to make money. I just
does
want to
that
have a lot of
mean?
money. I'm like, that's not a goal. That's not a
Literally.
dream. Please
No
stop
plan,
saying
nothing.
that.
Yeah.
Like, you can make money at 3 and 4. You know what I mean?
Now, yes.
I swear. So, like, why are people thinking being rich and having a lot of money is a dream, is a goal?
Like cats
It's
and
part-
dogs are making money on Instagram.
Exactly.
You can make money, girl.
For real.
Stop.
For real.
That's not a real goal.
Yes.
Find something that fulfills your soul. But we have another thing that we will talk about
True.
later on.
Yeah.
But yeah, find a real goal that fulfills your every single need in life.
And don't look at materialistic things only, because if you only look at materialistic things, you're really not looking at your goal from the bigger picture. Mm-hmm. Like, you can dream about them, but this is not how
True.
to get it.
And if you cannot control your desire to those materialistic things, you're never going to grow
100%.
on a larger scale. You
Yeah.
know, you're just going to be like,
Some
in your
people
turn.
lose themselves being high maintenance. It's
Yeah.
not always good. Some people really do lose themselves because they go over what they can afford or over their power, you know,
Yeah.
or and their capabilities. So it hinders your success. It doesn't help it.
I just remembered there was an Arab singer and an actor, Sabah.
Yeah.
She died at 92 or 94. I can't remember.
By the way, she's an icon. Like
An
an
icon.
icon.
Like, she was so gorgeous when she
Yeah.
was young.
Yeah.
And, you know, her voice was really good. She was a really good actor and everything. A true artist.
Yeah.
And she was the most high maintenance artist out there.
Yeah.
She loved to bathe with milk.
Yeah.
Organic milk.
Yeah.
She would dump herself in it and, you know. And
Like
then,
Nefertiti.
yeah.
Yeah.
And by the time she turned 80s, in her 80s or something like that, she had no money.
Yeah, she was broke.
Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah, and like other celebrities will donate to her
Yeah.
to make her live
The lifestyle.
the lifestyle, or she would marry a rich guy too.
Yeah.
So it's just like, think about that moment. Do you really want to be that old and rely on other people?
Yeah. I mean,
I would not want that.
it's so funny because it's a really great example. Her songs are heard all over the world. She is an icon, unforgettable, very successful, had a lot of money throughout her life, surrounded by elite people, yet she did not know how to secure her lifestyle.
Exactly. Like, did you really
Like, you are all high maintenance. You had so many, like, I would say so many chances to secure a lifestyle, yet you didn't. It's a really good example, honestly. It's a little bit disappointing, but
and stupid, to be
it can
honest.
tell you that you can really forget yourself being high maintenance sometimes.
Like, at that point, you really don't need the milk shower, baths, or you don't need the specific car, or you don't
can
need
have
the
them.
specific bag.
But at least make sure that you invested in something that can make you capable of having a milk bath and whatever you want by the age 80 or 90.
Yeah.
You know, you can do whatever, you can spend your money however you want to, but just make sure that you're being smart when you're being high maintenance. You know, you're securing yourself while being high maintenance, because you can be high maintenance and not spend a lot of money. You can be high maintenance and really build a career for yourself. You don't have to get exactly what you want.
Waste
Yeah.
every single penny on unuseful things.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, did you see that now it's like clean girl aesthetic is over. Now it's like the mob wife aesthetic. And we're going to see this trending. Let me tell you now.
What is a mop wife?
Basically covered in jewelry, wearing like cheetah prints all the time,
Oh,
wearing you know, like
no.
mob wives, people like wives of people who used to sell drugs, especially like in New York.
Oh, okay. I know.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
what
yeah.
you mean. Okay.
Yeah. If you
No.
watch Soprano for it's a TV show about Italian mob,
Yeah.
like part of the mafia, basically.
Interesting.
Lived in New York, yeah. But the lifestyle is that like all jewelry and gold and long nails and like heels and, you know, always dressed up as a mob wife, you know,
No, thank you.
somebody who doesn't
Oh my
do
God.
anything. I love it. Okay. I love it. But if you are not that, don't be that. Don't just be that because it's trending. It's really cringe, please.
Oh,
Don't act
18?
like you are high maintenance when you are not.
16 to 18 white girls are gonna eat that shit up.
Yeah.
You're gonna be acting like a mob wife when you are not even a woman yet, girl.
It's so true.
Calm down. I know it. I just know it in my soul. I see it coming.
I also was watching the other day that I really did not see it. I did not encounter it. But people are saying that like 12 years old, 13 years old are all over Sephora. Every time people go to Sephora, they see young girls. I'm lying. I actually encountered it, but I didn't pay too much attention. I didn't care. Now I'm reflecting back. Last time I was at Sephora, I actually did a video. It was in my vlog. Yes, there was a bunch of kids at Sephora. Young girls
That
buying
was my
makeup.
kid. If that was my kid, oh girl.
I don't mind it, but like why? Why are you buying a bunch of makeup? You can have 4 items, 3 items as a girl and actually play around with makeup. But why do you have 13 bags of makeup as somebody who is 12 and 13 and 15? I swear to God, you're gonna grow older and you're gonna look back and you're not gonna be happy.
You're gonna wish you lived your age, first
Yeah.
of all. Second of all, the items that Thoraya is talking about better be a chapstick, hand lotion, shampoo, and a conditioner. I don't want to see no lipsticks, no mascaras. Hell no.
Bruh.
To my daughter? No. No, ma'am.
It's not cute. It's really not cute.
Until you're 18. You can, or 16 to 18. Yes, that's fine.
I
Other than
personally
that, no.
find it so attractive when older women are doing that, not younger women.
Yeah.
Like, it's so cringy to me. Like, no matter how beautiful you are, no matter what you have on, if you are doing that at a very young age, it's not cute. It's never gonna be cute. If you're doing it as a woman, as an adult woman, it's so attractive. It's nice.
Yeah.
That's your time to shine. Not as a kid.
Literally, like, it's your time to, like, shine.
Just be a kid. She's like, shine. That was funny. She's like, last day.
I had the thought of that and I lost it. And I was like, what am I going to say? Shine.
It happens. I swear sometimes mid-sentence, I lose the word.
Way more now. I do not know why. Like, I'm just not. Sometimes my brain goes a lot blank. The more I do podcasting, I'm just suffering, guys. So please bear with me. But yeah, like, it's crazy. Like, please, I don't want to see any 16 under girls putting on makeup.
It's not being high maintenance. It's really,
Yes.
it's
And you're
not
ruining
cute.
your skin. Your skin is like a baby skin. Why would you put chemical things on it?
Yeah. You know what you guys should invest in if you are under 18? Skincare.
Yes.
At any age, do skincare. I swear.
Yeah, moisturizer. That's cool.
Sunblock.
Yes.
Sunblock every day, please.
That would be cool.
Like, stuff like that. It's cute. All I played with as a kid was nail polishes. Nail polishes. And makeup was like, I
Yes.
didn't even care about it. It was hair accessories.
It was for me. My hair, I used to be like doing crazy things with it when I was little. But
I love your
that's
hair.
Just because it was.
If you're not
curly.
watching this episode, her hair looks so good.
Thank you. But I used to put like little clips, those butterfly ones, and all of that crazy things. And my mom used to love to braid it for me all the time.
Yeah.
I hated it, but now I miss it.
Yeah.
But it was nails for me too. Just
Yeah.
like nails. And it had to be like a wedding. Other than that, I'm not allowed. Either a wedding, an engagement, a birthday. My birthday, first time, my mom let me straighten my hair and put on nail polish. I remember I was 10 or 11.
Yeah.
I wasn't like that young anymore. My first time ever straightening my hair.
Yeah. It's so cute.
Sometimes
love
you
that.
just gotta let your kid live their own age, and please don't allow them to like do adult things, because then they will regret it.
Are there certain things that you notice high maintenance people do and it bugs you?
Not really.
For me, it does.
What is it?
When people think that just because they're high maintenance, you have to do everything for them because they're high maintenance and they're the only ones that are high maintenance. I'm
okay.
like, relax.
Okay. No. I get that when especially, I don't want to be saying something that I'm gonna regret, but I'm gonna say it. Especially girls, when they think that they can rule the entire world just because they are high maintenance, I'm like, calm down, girl. We know you are. And I encountered that when there is a lot of men and she tries to be like
The center of the attention.
the center of the attention. I'm high maintenance. I am high
I'm
maintenance.
the only girly girl here.
Exactly. You don't need to say that. If you are a high maintenance person, it will show on you.
Thank you.
By your actions, by the way you carry yourself, by the way you speak. People will treat you with respect. You don't need to be
Yes.
shoving it down people's throat, and you don't need to be reminding them every 5 seconds, because that's going to defeat the purpose. You are not high maintenance. I'm sorry. You're just talking.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
So yeah, that bothers me. Now that you mentioned it, yes, I've encountered this, and it's normally people that are not high maintenance.
Yeah.
They really are faking it.
Yeah.
Like, I know she's fake.
Yeah.
Stop doing that. It's
Yeah.
not cute.
Yeah. I choose to be quiet and just laugh internally and be like, okay.
Yeah, I never
'Cause I'm
call
done
out,
speaking,
too,
yeah.
because it's just like, it's not my person. It's not. I don't care about them. Whatever they say, but it's just like, I'm cringing.
Yeah.
Like, get me out of here, please.
For sure. Do you
yeah.
want anything else to add to this?
No, I think I'm good.
Me too, guys. We'll see you next time.
Take care of yourselves and the people around you.
Of course. Be safe. Bye-bye.
Bye.